Back with another lawnmower repair. I'm on the Toro Personal Pace 20017, and it's got a couple of problems here. I do have the spark plug disconnected. I tightened it up a little tighter than I thought I did. I had taken this apart to inspect, to see what happened. There we go. Then we'll take a look at it again. I've got the parts in to repair it. The reason I found this is I replaced this cover here for the belt, and when I did, I noticed it had been slinging oil. The next problem I discovered, that ain't right. That pulley has broken in two. There's what it's supposed to look like, and the top part of the pulley is remaining on the shaft. So I've got to get that all pulled apart and make sure we're good to go there. May have to pull that back off. And that is loosened and removed. So now the belt ought to just pull right off. Got to get this top part of the pulley off. And then I got to get in there and change that oil seal. So probably going to be a good idea to take that retainer thing off the guard. And I had already cleaned the oil off of it. It had been, looked like it had been seeping for a while, and it finally just let go. I don't know if when that pulley broke, that's when the failure occurred. Here's the tool I'm going to be using. It's a Lyle 58430 seal puller. We'll see if this will work. Don't know if it will or not. It went in there. And allegedly, you just apply some pressure to it and it'll pop out. Doesn't look like that's going to work too well. So what I ended up doing is I was able to drill a hole. See if I can zoom in on things a little bit. Right here I drilled a hole, and there's a drywall screw there. Might just be peeking around the corner. I'm going to screw that in just a little bit more, and the seal is out. There's the seal, and then I'm just going to clean that up. We'll see about getting the new seal back in, which is probably not going to be easy, but I'll get it. It wasn't easy to get it out. I don't expect it to be easy to go back in. And hopefully the shaft is intact. Looks pretty good on the side walls. I don't think it ran like this very long, so I don't think the main shaft is torn up. It's pretty smooth. And the seal is part number 27897. And of course it goes in like that. I'm going to oil the rubber where it'll assemble a little easier. And that's got to go in square. I'll get the mini in here after it. It's going in now. And that feels pretty even to me. Wasn't too bad. Take note, there is a spacer in here that will need to be transferred over to the new one. It's coming to the top there. There, it popped out. Got it. I'll go ahead and clean it up a little bit. It is D-shaped, so it goes in a certain way on that regard. There's a little keeper there, so that needs to go in where the flat side faces the keeper. Interesting. I've got to drive that in there, I guess. I did get a new one in case there was any issues. It's got a bit of rust on it. Try to polish that up a little bit. And I would think it would slide in there. Maybe oil it a little bit. I don't know about that. I don't think that's going to be an easy feat to get that in there. Gonna have to get a deep socket or something to get that down in there. It's starting to move though. And then it got to a certain point, it dropped right on down in there. So that's good. And then there's also that keyway where that goes on like so. But I think what I'm going to do, see if we can do the belt. Got to get that belt on. There, got it. Go ahead and oil those threads a little bit. They're a little bit iffy the last time I took it apart. Don't want to go overboard tightening of those, but that should be sufficient. Go ahead and put my cover back on, my brand new cover. See, it's leaking pretty good. And there that is. I'll turn it upright and let it sit and let the oil drain back down to the sump, and then I'll start it up. Well, let's start up the mower, see if my repair job is going to be any good. I've been using the John Deere 21 SP to mow with while this one was needing repairs. So this was a classical case of 2 is 1 and 1 is none, because I had that spare lawnmower. I was able to keep mowing and keeping the lawn in good shape. So now I need to do some adjusting on the cable. It needs to be loosened up. It wanted to take off as soon as it started. Try again. Very interesting. I wonder how long that pulley's been broke, because this thing is super sensitive now as far as the self-propel engaging. Do a couple more. Test it again. Once again, this has been replacing the lower crankshaft seal and the pulley and blade bracket assembly on the 2003 Toro model 20017. Thank you for watching.